feel like I should go get my tricorn for a game like this. But we are pirates today. This is Tides of Blazefall. This is a new one being developed by Awakened Realms. This is these folks that made Tainted Grail. If you know Tainted Grail, then you should know what we're getting into. These are very, very story heavy and like what's the word, like feeling immersive heavy game. But we're pirates today. We're gonna get ourselves a pirate ship in this not Cthulhu-esque kind of world, and we shall try out this demo that is here now. Man, someone called me today. They called me on the phone. They coughed, they sneezed, and then they hung up. I'm just getting tired of these cold calls. Captain's log, day 1, month of Atua, year 612 after the breaking of the sun. By some blessing or curse, we outpaced the Sombrian dreadship, the Pale Oath. Taking refuge for a night in a cove of bare white stone, the sleep seems uneasy. The crew seems uneasy. Sleeps uneasy. The wounded groan beneath deck. So again, Awakened Realms, if you're familiar with them, you know this is going to be a wordy, and they even advertise, this is a wordy, story-heavy kind of a game. So prepare for that in here. I'm starting to regret our raid into the enemy heartland. Still, we live. That's more than most could say after meeting the Pale Oath. We have these masks along with us that are going to kind of like, not Lovecraft, but that, you kind of get what you're getting into here. You call this living, says the Mask of Mockery. The pen jerks in your hand, the ink spills across the page. It's happening again. Your sun-bleached mind puts on a new mask, trying to find which one fits best. Which one could become your new face? Quiet, I'm writing. The Mask of Shame speaks up. Writing lies. You didn't outpace the Sombrian ship. You hid like a coward. Quiet. Your anger burns brighter. I will not argue with figments of my own mind. Disco Elysium. Yeah, I saw someone comparing this Disco Elysium Pirates. Yelling at yourself in your own mind is a splendid idea. It will certainly solve all your problems. Okay, so you gained my first trait point. Many decisions and answers will reinforce parts of my captain's persona, represented by traits. This will influence my interactions with other characters along the way. Give it a minute. We'll start sailing our pirate ship, but we got to get into this little early stuff here. Let me finish. Outside the tides, beginning the shift. The broken thing we call the sun will rise soon, and judging by the white rocks all around us, its rays will bleach this cove clean. Wonder whether that's why the Sombrians didn't follow us. Can't linger either. Must put more miles between us and the enemy. Run all you like. The Pale Oath shadow stretches far. All hands on deck. Let's leave this accursed bay. Nice. Let's get sailing. So enough yammering. Let's sail. So here's the thing. Yeah, you got a steering wheel. Left A and D. WASD basically moves our ship around. We got cargo. We've got a journal. We've got the sun, the winds up there. Anyway, let's get sailing. Oh, whole crew. WASD moves us forward. You can see our speed right there as we head into the wind. A and D turns us, and the wheel turns along with it, which is kind of cool. We can hold control to, like, lock the wheel if we want. I don't know why we would do that. I guess we can, like, lock it. I don't know why we would do that. Observe the wind, it says. I don't run into that rock, please. Which I don't know where... It says... Maybe there's a... Well, maybe that's what that is. This is earlier. I didn't see it. Maybe that's what it is. And we can slow down and turn a little bit easier, like this. Over this way. Enter the object, catch it, to look for blue zones to collect this stuff up. A red wound of a dying day opens on the horizon. The broken sun peers into Evershade through a narrow slit between Lauda and the sea. One by one, crew members slink out of the decks or hide behind railings. You stand there, your face warm from the rays. Its skin tingles like another mask. Captain, hate to interrupt, but he tenses up as I turn towards him. It's just we're out of supplies. We've been scraping the bottom of the barrel, and if we fail to find something soon... Quiet! Your cruelty hardens. Anyone whining about food will eat a bullet instead. Quartermaster nods and retreats. This crew trusted you with their lives. You should take good care of them. You're the captain or their mommy. Is this a warship or a pleasure cruise? Shut your eyes so hard they hurt until all the voices drown in the darkness. The light on the horizon fades, making way for a long, cold, hungry night. Okay, find some supplies before the day ends. You think the arrow is the quest marker and the wind is the white... Oh, the wind. The wind is just the white streaks. Okay. I was looking for some sort of indicator, like with that or whatever. I get it. End of the day, each crew member loses, or they consume one supply. If they don't have one, we lose one. We just eat them, I guess. Some quests are time limited. We have 30 seconds to catch 3 fish. So again, we're going to go sail into these little bubbles here. And turn. If we need to slow down, we will, but I think we're fine. Gain supply. Let's go up here. Let's try our turning a little bit. This way, and we can slow it down and turn. Back down this way and crank it back up. Hit the throttle. Almost didn't make it. Sailors wrestle another brimming net onto the deck. Within the coarse mesh, you see your miserable catch. Eyeless, sickly fish with pale scales hauled up from the Stygian depths of the Forlorn Sea. Much obliged, Captain. That'll keep the crew fed for a day or two. Let's sail away. Can I just, like, swing by and pick up some more while I'm out here? I mean, there's fish. Free fish. We can. Sail away. I'm sailing away. A song comes to mind. Enter the yellow zones to interact. First mate, Captain Sail Ahoy. He has pointy ears. A weather-beaten Sombrian frigate bobs on the waves. Its rigging a mess. Its sails limp. Not a single lookout on the mast. Pathetic. Your opponent is truly our fools. We have them with our pants down. Time to take revenge for all our dead and the wounded. This is not the dreadship you feared. Still, you can't let them escape and bring reinforcements. You give orders. Black banner unfurled and fall upon the enemy like a nocturnal bird of prey. Destroy the ship. All right, let's see some combat here. So we will sail into here, and it'll bring us into a combat sort of mode. Oops, I missed. I'm coming in too fast. Turn! Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll amp up the anticipation of combat. All right, welcome to Tides of Blazefall Battle Tutorial. So during combat, we plan actions that trigger the end of each round. Defeat the enemy ship, playing cards from my hand, so I have 2 attack cards at the moment. If their hull goes down to 0, or their crew is down to 0, we win. Okay, they went first, planning an action. This action is unknown for now, but I will figure it out in a second. I have 3 energy points to spend, and I drag a card onto the battlefield into his space. You see all these different spaces of where they go. So where do I go? Out and in between combats. You played your first attack, however, it won't be executed right away. Your attack is placed behind the enemy action in the action queue. This means enemy action is a lower initiative, so he'll act before you shoot. So he could potentially move back to avoid my shot if all goes poorly, I suppose. Time to reposition, move away from the enemy ship, drag your ship to an adjacent space, like that. And discard the card. There. No cards energy left to spend. It's time to carry out all the planned actions. Your effects will resolve based on the initiative value on each card from lowest to highest. So they are going to move. And then I'm going to shoot where he was. And then I'm going to move away. Feels a bit like Sunless Seas, Sunless Skies. Yeah, it has that same sort of vibe going for it. Yeah. Beginning of a new round, you draw 5 new cards. One of them has an accurate range value along with a bonus effect. Trigger special, okay. Accurate range 3, I like it. Yeah, let's blast him. Each time you play a card with the same initiative as the enemy action is revealed. So he's doing what? He's targeting my ship. How dare he? Let's duck away. So we want a lower number. So if we were like, we want to like, oh yeah, like, let's get closer. Like that. And we'll dispose of that card. Moving with initiative 3 means the aiming shot won't be always in accurate range anymore. Oh. 1 more energy, you're in a safe spot, and enemy's going nowhere. Okay, we got him. We took the guy out. I think we got the guy in the crow's nest there. Looks like. Take that. All right, the map left to right using Q and E if we want to. Okay. Alt 2 on canceling. Now you know how to play. Finish them off. So, accurate range. So it's. Oh, so if I was at range 3, this would be more accurate. I get it. So I think I'd like to like. If I can like get an attack, and then a move. I don't care about a charge. And then another one of those. Nope, we move first, so my move... Oh, because it moves at 2. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Oh, it is, because it's the thing that stays the same. Okay. Back to you, coward. Okay, well, let's... I'm just gonna move in real close. Oh, I noticed the card. So move in, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and then bam, bam. Yep, that guy right there. There we go. That guy right there. Oh, I thought I said to the right. Did it say left? Fine. They're gonna keep on climbing that crow's nest. We keep on blasting them off of it. Okay, we should probably move in a little bit. Can I like go? I can go 1. And then, what's he gonna do? We don't know what he's gonna do. It's a mystery. And then we're just going to like, I think we just attack the guy. Oh, I gotta click and drag it. Some of that, and then I don't know, do an aim shot, I guess. Got him. Hey, your men cheer, but you do not join them. Submarines didn't put up much of a fight. You look closer at one of the captured sailors. He stares into the distance with dead, pale eyes. Half his hair turned white, just like some of his skin. They're sun-touched. Poor wretches, bleached of memories and purpose, mindless victims of the broken sun. Look at those eyes, those empty eyes. This is your future if you keep sailing too close to the lights. Captain, sir, prisoners. As the sinking ship disappears behind you, you turn your mind to other matters. Look at the fractured sky. Far above the clouds, the disk of Lauda still hangs, oozing golden glow from its cracks. Where do these sailors find enough light to... Suddenly the sky begins to crumble. Let's survive Blazefall, I suppose. Red zones are dangerous. Alright. The sky is falling? Alright. I should name myself Captain Chicken Little. Check for that one. And groaning, your ship keeps outrunning the apocalypse. Seems you will survive yet again. Captain, someone's tailing us. I hear scientists managed to crossbreed crabs and cheetahs. Project was canceled, though. It went sideways real fast. Shout wrestles you back from your thoughts. You look toward the stern and notice another ship fleeing the blaze in the same direction. A powerful dreadship, flying the flag of the Sombrian Dominion. The Pale Oath. They're not fleeing, they're chasing you. Escape the chase? Oh, that sounds kind of cowardly. It sounds like we should be killing. Ooh. He seems big. Well, let's just stick to the wind. He's a lot faster than me. It's getting close. Grab a spyglass and notice Marines in white uniforms lining the deck. Gun crews preparing to fire. Snipers on the rat lines. Tideweavers shaping their spells on the bow. The 100 faces of death. They probably blame you for the apocalypse of light. Maybe they're right. Captain, what are your orders? We put the spyglass down. There's silence on the deck, broken only by creaking ropes and shouts coming from the distant dreadship. Beyond it, the terrible white void of Blazefall approaches, apocalyptic in scale yet devoid of sound. Oh, Mr. Mask of Prudence, you haven't seen you yet. Flee, you fool! The only winning move here is not to engage. You lily-livered coward. We should stand and fight. This be the day we meet our deaths. The Mask of Anger is a pirate. Then let's make it worthy of a song, or a Klingon. Getting blown out of the water like a fool makes for a rather poor song. You know what's better, says Mask of Courage? Let's do something insane. Let's sail right into the Blazefall. Flee, face him head on, or turn the sail into the lights. Oh. Kapla. Your anger burns brighter. 40 guns against 100. Your crew outnumbered 6-1. This is not a battle one would hope to win. No matter, you have guts and a reputation to uphold. Well, we ain't turning to fight. Let's turn. Yeah, let's get him. He's so much bigger than us. Ships exchange fire, both shaking from impacts that tear through the hulls. Hails of grape shot rake your deck, turning sailors into red rags. Those who weather the storm try to fire back. If you continue to trade shot for shot, you'll be destroyed. Somrians know this. They are in no rush to board. Events of the last few days flash before your eyes. The heist of the century, the spear from the darkest depths, the sky cracking. Was it all for nothing? Smug jerks. Scallywags, he means. We may yet teach them a lesson, ram them, and then blow up your ship. We'll go down together. Enough of this slaughter. Give an order to evacuate. Every man for himself. Maybe some will be lucky to survive. How about we bring the fight to their deck? Initiate boarding action. Oh, yeah. Board the Pale Oath. I did like the idea of blowing my ship up, though. That was tempting. Some battles aren't fought in the standard way. Instead, specific conditions must be met to achieve victory. Make enemy crew lower than yours is my option. Okay. Deal. Since you have received a scatter card, allows you to damage the enemy crew. Cool. Let's scatter. Scatter. Oh, I don't have it yet, I guess. So we can move further to the left. It did say left. We can just start blasting the guy. But we don't even want to do that. We want to... Oh, I can reveal... I'm not sure what's advantage do. Advantage, roll twice more dice, choose the highest score. Okay. So we can see they're going to... That's me. They're going to shoot me and then move closer. So I would like them to not do that. So I'm going to shimmy. And then I'm going to... Right? Because that's a 2. And then I'm going to blast him. Accurate range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wabammo! Where's my Wobammo? Oh! I knew he was doing that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I was so excited about the card, I didn't even think. Next side deals additional D6 damage. Can I, like, ram him? I guess I don't want to do that yet. No more blammo today if I can't hit the right thing. I feel like we should shimmy close. That should be our first move. Oh, we know he's doing it. Okay, so and then we know that he is moving one to the right, so he's going to be there. So what we want to do is put our 4s up. If I put a 3 up, which one goes first? I don't know. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna well blammo, but he's going to be right there, right? Yes. Okay, and then he shimmies, and then this is the delayed Woblammo. Oh, Woblammo. Ooh, we got 4 of them that time. They're all crowding the crow's nest again. So we can reveal and roll twice as many dice. That's great. Do it. So we know what he's going to do. He's going to hit us right there, and he's going to move in. So we ain't going to be dumb this time. No dumbness this time. We're gonna shimmy out. I want to scatter some more. I'll discard that one. Why is my shimmy at a 4 and not a why is it at a 4 this time? Is it because it adds them up? That ain't good. That's a bad thing. We're gonna get whammoed ourselves. One to the left. So he's gonna be right there. So I guess we'll just do this one. Be right there. I'm gonna get hit because I don't know why that was. I don't know what decides that. I must have read something wrong. Here we go. Oh, we damaged this ship. How do you know what it's damaging? Does that say in there? That's accurate at range 3. Again, we don't know what he's doing. We can reposition ourselves there and then make a big attack. That might be the way to do it because we know he's going to be hitting us. So I'm just going to go ahead and move over here. Get rid of that. And then we'll just do the old aim shot. I think that seems like a good one. He's probably going to be moving. We know he's going to be moving. He's going to be moving closer. I just feel it. I can feel it. He's going to shoot. Move. Feel it in me bones. Ow, my bones are wrong. Well, shiver me timbers and all that. Okay, good volley. Good volley. I'd like to see what he's doing. It seems like that's the most important thing. So he's gonna do he's gonna do something mysterious here in a second. I can charge to the right, and that's a 2. So I should be able to do that, get to the right, and then we'll blammo. Yep. And then to the right, so I'm gonna be right there. We don't know what he's doing, but we're gonna be there before he can even shoot, so we're gonna blast him. And this attack does D6 damage. Do I have one? I have one action left. I think we just gotta attack the guy. I'm not gonna do the scatter thing. I'm just gonna hit the guy. He's gonna be right there because we know where he's gonna be. Oh wait, I gotta drag it. Okay, we scurry over there. Like the mosquito we are. You have timing on your card. Yeah, I know. I don't know why that one was when you move though. Normally moves were going at 2. I must have. Maybe maybe the move is based on the discard card? The move value? Is that what that was? Did I miss that? So I gotta figure out how to shoot his crew. So the card that we discard when we move is the value that we move, and I just have been happening to hit 2 each time. That's very okay. Okay. Accurate range 3. We're right. I know. This is well blammo round. So we're gonna go right there. We're gonna hope he doesn't move, but we can get a shot in before he moves. We know he's gonna attack us. He's gonna hurt us a lot. So I got 3 actions. That means I can do 2 attacks. And then I can move and discard that one. Excellent. We got 1 more guy. 2. Okay, we only got 2 more to go. Careful, this guy's tough. He ain't nothing. Look at him. We're driving over a coral reef right now. Okay. Just feel like repositioning is the thing to do. Because we know he's gonna be he's been doing. He's been shooting in the square that I'm at every time. So I think we just scoot. Not to the left. I'm actually gonna move there, and I'll dump that card out. So we know we're gonna be in there quick, and then we'll go ahead and scatter for an extra attack, and we'll do a D6 damage on him. Hopefully he doesn't move. We actually got 3 to go. He's got to be lower than us, and we got hit there. There we go. Oh, we got it. We got it. Sombrian Marines are not eager to fight you hand to hand. Even outnumbered, you might have a glimmer of chance. Your crew is furious at the enemy, who lobs death at them from a distance. It doesn't take much to convince them. Ship makes a sharp turn and collides with a pale oath. Hulls cracking, masts locking together. A battle cry drowns out the screams of the wounded. Boarding hooks and ladders latch onto the dreadship as your crew wishes its top deck, tearing into the Sombrian Marines. Consumed by combat, you barely notice that the both interlocked ships are lose speed. The Blazefall is catching up. Suddenly, the sounds of battle dissolve into a single bone-chilling hum. I want to fight. I want to board him. I want to fight. A curtain of light envelops you. The pain and horror wash away into the pure white. Don't tell me it's over. A moment ago, you were in battle. Crack of cannon still rings in your skull. You feel weightless, translucent, a consciousness without a body, spread wide in a sea of pain. The burning sensation slowly bends around you. It forms the outlines of your skin, the itching tips of your fingers. Finally, you emerge from the great white, alone on a small raft, cobbled together from pieces of a larger ship. Awake yet, great captain? Your crew of one and your magnificent ship await your commands. How low you have fallen. It's not my fault. That fight was hardly fair. What, we lost? I don't think so. We could have stayed back and just blasted them all. Who's responsible for getting the ship and the men into this mess? You ignore the nagging thoughts. Scan the dark horizon looking for any point of reference. Soon you notice a large clump of flotsam in the distance that carries a person, precariously lying face down on the water's edge. Another survivor. Barely holds together, lapped by the waves of the sea. You try to steer it towards it, hoping to reach the man before he sinks into the abyss, and the gleam catches your attention far to the right. Your precious spyglass. Lodged between two wooden planks, it may also sink at any moment. Passenger slowly slips beneath the waves. The spyglass tumbles toward the water. Which one do we go for? People die, that's part of the trade. Grab your loot, forget about them. I can buy new crew. Sailors are a resource you can get anywhere. So yeah, that's prudence. That's what I'm thinking. Spyglass lenses are only made in the cities of Clay Road. One is clearly more replaceable than the other. Oh man. I didn't know I was going to get these tough decisions so early on. We'll help the survivor. How do I... Oh. We'll go for the survivor. Yeah, what kind of captain would I be if it's just only me? Look, he's got a ship as well. You arrive just in time to see the pale man slip beneath the waves. You plunge after him. Waters of the Forlorn Sea are cold and pitch black. Fortunately, his pale skin reflects the distant glow of the Blazefall, like a gray ghost in the underworld. Catch his arm, he's surprisingly light for a human. Dragging the castaway onto your vessel, you realize the reason. He's a blank. No eyes, no ears, only a stub for a nose. Born outside Evershade, created to walk in the light of the broken sun and survive. Was he part of your crew? Your son touched mine, can't remember. He wears wide trousers of a sailor and has a tattoo of a sextant on his neck, used only by a navigator guild. I got a crew member. Suddenly his parched lips move. Water, he says. Ugh. You rummage through the raft and find only a half-empty canteen. Still, you offer him some. You know where we are. Shake your head. Answering with a gesture to someone who has no eyes, real smooth. The blank understands. You've heard they perceive the world around them with their inner eye. All right, I will try to locate the nearest shores. Try not to move. Now, at least you have something to aim for. Okay. What about my spyglass? Can I send this guy in to go get it? Sailor? Captain's ordering you. Still says I have 9 crew, but it lies. Is it right here? Yeah. Island is a deep, sharp rock jutting out of the sea like a broken bone. About to sail past it when you notice warm light emanating from a cavern near the top. Then you see a small cove with a rowboat beached on the gray sand. Someone is here. Yeah, there they are. They got big hands. You dock your ship nearby, go ashore, and start climbing the narrow, rain-slick path. Soon you reach the cave. Inside, 2 figures sit on opposite ends of the campfire. One side, a stern, gray-haired man with a scar on his mouth wearing a merchant's garb. Other side, a flamboyant woman in a high hat with notebooks, drawing instruments, and a small trained fadere? I'm not sure what that is. On her shoulder. They seem to have a visitor. Glad to have a visitor. Pray tell, who are you? I'm just traveler. I'm captain. They don't inquire more and instead pelt you with more questions. You sailing toward the golden citadel that fell from the skies? If so, you're heading in the wrong direction. That is whatever that thing is. A flamboyant zoologist. Maybe you're a flamboyant zoologist. Right. Maybe you're fleeing from the Blazefall. Could you take me with you? I loathe to spend more time on this with this man. This man? You were about to marry me. Hag. Strange or not, these people might know the closest land. Who are you? This is where things get hazy. He peeks at the woman who puffs up her cheeks, but says nothing. We're on a ship, sturdy, slow vessel. We can't remember where we were going. Then the shield of Luata cracked. The sails were damaged. We took one of the rescue boats and fled the blaze, leaving our ship behind. Managed to outrun the light, and finally we reached this rock. We have no idea where we were traveling to. The strange thing is, we were both wearing wedding clothes. We had this thing on us. Gestures to the corner of the cave where a small vestigial flickers. Walk up to the discarded item. What was once a document is now a vibrating, humming glitch of reality, a remnant of something erased by the broken sun. Yeah, we'll look at it. It might be a clue to everything that's missing from their memories. As you lift it up, it burns your fingertips. Text seems unreadable, and yet, under your touch, the page quiets down for a moment. It is their marriage contract. Not knowing how long the vestigial will remain stable, you read it as fast as you can. They are on their way back from a large port city where they had officially married. They were heading home to some small island southeast of here, well beyond Blazefall, and now certainly eaten away by the lights. It glitches out again. The pain becomes unbearable. You drop it to the ground and look back at the pair. No wonder they can't remember a thing. When the light took the island they met on, the house and the child, their memories disappeared as well. The thing the light takes is not merely gone. It never existed in the first place. The merchant notices your strange look and jumps to his feet. What is it? What do you see in this thing? My throat dries. I'll tell him. You were married. You had a home. You had a kid. All gone. The grief it inflicts on them is crushing. It takes a moment before they can act again. They look at each other as if wondering whether they can still salvage what once connected them. The woman shakes her head. Even more, I don't want to be with this man. He would remind me of the past that never was. He says nothing, but seems to share the sentiments. I can choose one of them to accompany me? Tell me about this golden citadel. I have memories of a bright meteor crashing into the dark seas. You see it when the sky cracked, a giant structure fell over the edge and tumbled into the sea. It came from the other side, the sunward face of Luada. Nothing should survive there, bathed in the rays of the broken sun, but it did, and now it's here. Everyone for hundreds of miles had seen it fall. Who knows what's inside? I bet all treasure hunters and pirates are already looking for it. Tell me about this Blazefall, then. Luke goes silent for a moment. When you live in the safety of Evershade, it's easy to forget that the horror that the good Lady Luada shields us from. In my life, I've seen holes and cracks appear in her disc, erasing entire islands, but this Blazefall, it was something else. It evaporated the largest Sombrian port in the region. It cut us off from the main body of the Sombrian Dominion, chased away hundreds of people from their homes. Woman sighs. My father got mad. He would always shout, may you live in interesting times. I'm afraid his curse has taken flesh. I guess I'll pick one of you. They won't travel together, and my patchwork vessel can only hold one more. They refuse to go together. Who am I going to take? The merchant or the zoologist? I mean, if you get offered to take a flamboyant zoologist, you take him. And whatever that animal is on her shoulder. Her trained flying squirrel could be a great scouting tool. Too bad the animal loves pillaging provisions. Okay. My chaos engulfs more. You leave the rock with the zoologist while the merchant watches you depart, cold anger in his eyes. See you, buddy. There's a larger island north of here, an old smuggler's hideout that might be abandoned. Just be careful. While we stayed in our cave several times, we'd seen a strange white ship prowling in the distance. Heard gunfire. We wouldn't want to meet him. Fade ray? Like manta ray, but like a manta ray? That makes sense. Fade ray. So we got these buttons over here. We can see our cargo. So there's our crew. Click on them. We got cargo. Anything else we can look at? There's my journal. Find a place to stay. Day 1. There's my log. Okay. Let's oh, I'm already out here. So we gotta go up that way. So let's go up that way. Sorry, buddy. I'd say I'd come back for you, but I have a feeling the story's gonna take me away from you. I hope he enjoys his rock. Let's head on out over here. Just pronounce it differently every time for that angry YouTube comment engagement. Yes. Yes. Day 3, apparently. Raft won't hold much longer. Whipped about by the waves, it groans and creaks like a dying man. What's worse, I think I saw a white sail against the darkness on the horizon. No doubt the vessel my crew member warned me of. We're approaching an uncharted island, though we're not the first to get here. A dozen campfires already light up the trees and shrubs that grow around the central cove. Shouts and threats coming from there carry far over the dark sea. Not for our ghostly pursuer, I would avoid this place. Who's our ghostly pursuer? Speak for yourself. This place looks fun. Crack some heads. Yeah. Well, the world is ending, dummy. What do you have to lose? That's my thoughts exactly. Is it this way we're going to go? I'm going to follow the arrow. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I was thinking it went over here. On your raft aground next to the rows of assorted small vessels. Now home to several dozen people, some escaped the Blazefall, others took advantage of the chaos and fled the plantations of the Sombrian Dominion, gathered in a circle under the ancient statue of Lada. Argue what to do next. Who's the statue? Oh, there she is. Or him. Her. One-eyed smuggler. I say we should split up and flee, every man for himself. The white ship won't catch us all. Mates cheer, but a woman with an arquebus is like a gun, right? In place of her missing arm, smirks. Or is it like a halberd? Turning your tail and hoping for luck is the best you can do. You'd let this ship claim even more victims? Fight it yourself if you wish. I've seen it. It glows like the eyes of the devil himself. It glides over the water like a specter. Argument heats up. Guns are drawn. Cutlasses gleam in eager hands. A woman looks at the faces of the crowd and rests her eyes on you. You freeze while all faces turn to you. I'm not saying anything. Nobody seems to notice your protest. Oh, wait. The immediate cast of votes. 2/3 are in favor. Were you really so famous? With many of your memories burned away by the light, it's difficult to say. Arquebus is a rifle, like a flintlock, like a long, smooth bore gun. Okay. Of course, you were the best captain who ever lived. They know that. I don't think you're special. They simply jumped on one option and allowed them to avoid slaughter. As if we didn't have enough problems. Shake your head. Whatever the reason is, you are now the leader of this ragtag band in their small port. Excellent. I'm always the captain. Twist of fate, I don't fully understand. I'm now burdened with the impossible task to confront the vessel that sails around this island, hunting survivals of the Blazefall. Should I succeed, I will have a port to call my own while I search for my lost ship and crew. Should I fail, this cut-off community will be doomed. New quest. The Great Ship. All ships in the cove are at my disposal. Let's talk to the gun hand. Did you really sail with me, or was it just an excuse to lay these problems of this place on some random fool? Your white hair doesn't lie. The broken sun really took your memories. Took your period. No, I remember you. Don't let them know that you forgot things. Move these old guns because of an old Dragon magazine. So I think, yeah, maybe like I know that word. I don't know what I know it from though. Maybe it might be from D&D. Like the old, like in the back of the DM's guide, always has a bunch of different other books, other weapons. So throws her head back and laughs. Somehow I doubt that we would not be speaking so calmly were that the truth. Gods have a strange sense of humor. I admit I hoped you would not remember how we parted ways, but a sun-touched captain is no good for us. We need to fight the white ship, open up the high seas, and my fate rides on this as much as yours. Seems like you will need a hand, and I still have one to spare. Refugees, got something to say? Various people in the cove, they all paint a grim picture. Blazefall destroyed many islands and drove settlers from large areas of the Forlorn Sea. Traveled here to find refuge, but they're under a withering fire of unnaturally fast, ghostly ship that hunted survivors one by one. What is this thing? Good question. Crew? Check up on your crew. The zoologist approaches you, flustered. Captain, may I have a word? No one talks to the captain. Just met my old friend from the academy days, Iris. She came here looking for help. The East Sentinel Island she was stationed on survived the Blazefall, but was ravaged by fires. Now, the entire population of an endemic East Sentinel giant stick bug is in danger. Iris is looking for a ship, but no captain wants to risk heading out while that white ship is on the prowl. I'm outraged. Yeah, someone think of the bugs. I'll deal with the ship, then we'll decide how to help your friends. She squeals with joy. I'm going back and getting the other guy. Matter of life and death. I realize people are probably more important, but have you seen an East Sentinel giant stick bug up close? How they look at you with those beady, sad eyes? All the ships in the cove are at your disposal. Set sail. Before setting up from your home ports, reputation value will be updated. Okay. It says we've got like a 30-minute demo. It's been more than 30 minutes, so we'll see. Select my ship. Only the sloop is available at the moment. We'll take the sloop. Choose my crew and cargo. Followers provide you with special cards, but for now, only select one of them. If reputation grows, I can get more. For now, your choice is limited supplies. Extend your voyage in gold. Okay. Instead of auto load, I'll take you. Give me all that stuff. Okay. I should have taken the guy without a mouth. Okay, and let's curve around here. It looks that's a cool looking little place there. Okay, so I'm assuming this is probably it. This is probably the boss, the white ship. Is that him? Is he under the water? He's under the water. Reach the waters where the... Captain, you're gonna need it upstairs. Pen jerks in your hand, leaving a blotch of ink. You jump from your desk and run up topside. Well, behind you, the black spot consumes more and more of the page. On the deck, you notice a group of sailors looking to the west, where a bright speck begins to grow in the dimness of the sea. It's approaching fast. You wouldn't be able to outrun it, even if you wished. How is it so fast? Allow it to save us. As the glow comes closer, you realize it's not coming from under the water, above the water, but under. Under the shimmering waves, an inverted white specter of a ship approaches, a reflection with nothing to cast it. A perversion of nature that pierces its depths, leaving a golden trail in its wake. And even though you the rippled surface of the sea, you recognize the silhouette everywhere. The Pale Oath. Though damaged and touched by the broken sun, it was not destroyed by the same blazefall that stranded you on a raft, and now it's coming for you once again. It rose for the fathomless oceans beyond the death to take revenge. Oh, we took him out before. They ain't nothing. Yeah, that's next, Raketh. You squint, inspecting the enemy deck. The sailors are ragged and bleached white, just like the ship, but move with purpose, quickly preparing for battle. Some have faint golden aura around them. It has like a Davy Jones Pirates of the Caribbean feel to it. Submarine are now close. You don't need a spyglass to see a sun-bleached crew silently working the rigging and cannons. The battle is about to start. Even with all the advantages you gained, this will be a close call. Clear your throats. Your favorite mask slipping on like a well-worn glove. We can be angry. We can be cruel. We can be courageous. Bigger the Big East, the greater the glory in felling it. Yeah. Again. Kapla. Let the people of Freeport sing the day we looked death in the eye and did not flinch. I got a courage battle action. Oh, all right. Are you with me? Loud. Oh, I said, are you with me? Loud. Yeah, cheers. All right, let's battle once more. He's got 5 actions? Well, that's not going to be good for anybody. Well, we're gonna scoot in, and I will. Oh, I don't want to go to the left. Scoot into there, and then see those all accurate range 1. So I think I'm just gonna hit him. What's he doing at 2? Hides underwater. What a coward! How dare he? I think he might move over there, just in case he does. Oh, we went the wrong way. Look at that guy. I mean, if we aim the cannonball right, we should still be able to hit him. That's not cool. I had no way. I don't think I had any way of hitting him that time. I guess I could have lurched to the left, and I would have avoided hitting him. He would be hitting me. Ow. We've only got 10 crew, though. So, we need to do this thing. We need to do the reveal thing. So he's going to shoot us, and then move closer, and then go under. So we need to, and then do something else. So we got to move. What if I go there, and he's trying to do the same thing? I can't. I don't have a 2. So I'm just going to have to move back. And what do you think he's going to do? He's going to move there, probably flip underneath, and then probably pop back up at the end. So I'll get rid of my 3. He's still going to hit me, though. Then he'll be there. So we'll just do an aim shot there. Oh, yeah. Oh, why is it first? This might not be a winnable battle. I do have the numbers advantage though. What happens if I do that whenever if I run into him? Trigger a special effect if the enemy is exactly at this range when it's resolving action, which is a range 4. What do we gotta do? We gotta hit him fast. We gotta hit him like quick because he keeps on diving. But all my things are like real low. There's a 3. Could try it. We don't know what he's gonna do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna reposition first off to the left, and then he's gonna try to shoot there. So maybe we can get a shot. Accurate range is only 1, but still gotta try something. And then I'm out here. He's gonna probably do his underneath thing and back over thing, whatever. So we'll just keep on throwing things at him. Ooh, my ship's fast. Oh yeah, because I turned on fast speed. Oh, we got a hit. Oh, we got 2 hits. Oh, maybe this isn't. Maybe we can do this. Okay, well, we're gonna see what he does. So he's gonna move back a square, dunk himself, and then come back up. And he's going to shoot me right there. So I can play this 3, but I don't know that my move is going to work when I want it to. I'm going to try it. Because what else am I going to do? So I'm going to shimmy over there. I'll discard that one. Ah, it worked. Okay. So he's going to be in that square. He's moving to the right. He's going to dunk himself. He's going to pop back up. And if we can throw a couple of 4s at him, unless he does something dumb there, we can get him. He's going to be right there. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah. Got him. As the shattered hull of the enemy descends into the below the dark waves, a golden mist rises from the churn. It's almost alive, coiling and gliding over the sea, as if looking for something. You recognize it in an instant. Divinum. Divinum? Divinum. The ichor of the higher realm, that which elevates the god above the worm. When the vessel breaks, it looks for a new cage. The blood of the Pale Oath's crew must have been saturated with it. Suddenly the glow around the ship and its unnatural speed makes sense. It was all Divinum. And now that power has no master. Quick, seize it before it bonds with anyone else. You bark a command to come about. Standing on the bowsprit of your ship, arms spread wide, head thrown back, you wait. The mist leaps at you like a tangle of glinting snakes. Yeah, tangle of glinting snakes. It reaches under your skin. It bonds with your flesh and bones. The pain is as overwhelming as a feeling of the power that fills you. It hurts. It kills us. Sounds like Gollum. No, we're remade. You are now a wielder, one of the few who can perform true magic. Reality is clay. Twist it, squeeze it, until it pops. Okay. Chaos is a little weird. Make your crew speak backwards. Soon both enemy ship and the mist disappear, leaving only the oppressive darkness of the Forlorn Sea and some floating debris. Captain, survivors. Shaking off the shock of the bonding, you look in the dark waters and notice a couple of sun-bleached men clinging to the wooden remains. We got our crew. On your orders, the crew works with harpoons and crossbows until no living thing remains in the water. Even more divinium, whatever it's called, divinum rises from the depths, bonding with you and your crew members. Yes. Once the grim work is done, you go below deck and sit by your logbook. Today, I once again crossed path with the Sombrian dreadship, and it shall trouble me no more. The spectral vessel that so many were afraid of turned out to be the Pale Oath. Though touched by the sun and with a crew full of divinum, How do they bond with it? In Evershade, unclaimed divinum is rarer than diamonds. I can imagine only one place where they could find such power in the short time between our previous battle and this one. The Golden Citadel. The piece of heavens that fell during the Blazefall. The Pale Oath must have found it. With divinum tingling in my veins, my own ship, and a port to call my own, I stand a chance of finding it too. One thing bothered me, though. As we fought that ivory abomination, the wretches upon its deck, they somehow looked familiar. A tilt of the head, a scar, a glare known from a lifetime ago. Did I just kill my old crew? Then again, who can tell one sun bleach from the other? Try not to dwell on that. There are more pressing matters to attend to. I'm pretty sure I just killed my old crew. This time it'll be different. This time all the people who followed you won't die. This time you will win. Hey, there we go. There's the demo. All right. Very nice. So again, Tides of Blazefall. This demo just came out. In fact, I was trying to look up some videos to kind of get an idea what was going on. All I saw were like trailer videos. There's no game name on YouTube for it yet. But it is by Awakened Realms. Awakened Realms made. I really liked Tainted Grail. Tainted Grail was like really well done. And you can kind of see where that lore and that sort of that same sort of not setting, but you know what I mean. That darkness is kind of in this one as well. But anyway, if Awakened Realms is playing it, I will happily check it out when it comes out. And but anyway, the demo is not here yet. It's going to be here, I think, for the next fest, which is here in just a couple days. So I think that's 23rd probably is when it's coming out. But anyway, there is Tides of Blazefall.